Alright, so hopping in really late. Well, not really late, a minute into this game. This is the NLGS on the top. Looks like we got some action going on, so Light Strike Array gonna land again. 424 life gonna go down. And Xylu for swag, drawing the first blood on the carry Nake. So hopping right into the action. Still need a couple settings I need to adjust real quick. Trying to just take care of that. But anyway, this is the NLGS. We got swag, some wacky SGs. Going up against Team Magikarp, actually. So look at that. I was going to ask them if there's something to cast right after I checked in with Jesus. Turns out they're playing each other in the NLGS. And just one more console command for me to put in. Alright, and now that's in, we're all ready to go. So let's take a look at the lineups. In the top lane, we can see a defensive tri-lane with Flex standing in for swag here. Maybe actually going to be joining swag up. I think he's on the roster now. On the Lina, Xylu on that carry Nake's Karma. Also standing in / sort of on their roster. Playing that Bane, we've got the Jesus, Jungle Darkseer opting to give away that bot lane, and then Blink playing that Puck in the mid lane. And for Team Magikarp, ooh, look at that. We got ourselves a Skywrath Mage playing that support role, being played by Creepy Magikarp. In the mid lane, Hungry Magikarp on the Quap. Bot, also a defensive tri-lane, Tasty Magikarp on a Rubik. It looks like they're smoked up. They picked up a double damage rune and they want to take it mid and try to get some fighting. So let's see how that develops. They're being very cautious not to pop out of the smoke. Now they find Flex. Flex is picked up. Telekinesis. Magikarp with the nice slow. Damage amplification. Is it going to be enough? Indeed it is. Hungry Magikarp blinks over, uses Scream of Pain, so picks up the first kill for Team Magikarp in the mid lane. And a nice smoke gank there by the supports from Team Magikarp. And let's see who else. Fratty here. Fratty Magikarp being on the Slardar in that bot lane, their carry. So a little interesting. You don't normally see a Slardar carry. Kind of want to see how that's going to work out for them. And we got 424 life on the Magnus. So yeah. There we go. That's the lineups. I don't really know what to say about them now that the game's kind of already started. A pretty standard lineup from swag, I think. We always see the Puck mid, Bane, Lina, common supports. And Nake's Darkseer, common carries, and offlaners. Team Magikarp, a little different. Like I mentioned, that Slardar, not someone you normally see these days as the carry. But, I mean, he is a good carry, but with that Bane on the other team, I mean, he's a pretty BKB-dependent carry, unless he's going to go for that Blink Strike sort of potential. He's not going to need a whole lot of items, because Magnus's Overpower is going to help out with him being a strength hero quite a lot, and fairly early once Magnus gets that skill. Rubik, pretty common. Haven't seen Skywrath yet, and I didn't really follow Dota 1 late enough when Skywrath was in to see him if he was ever played in Dota 1, so that's where I'm missing out. I need Kali. I need Kali's wisdom back in here. In the mid lane, the Quap, pretty standard for mid, and Magnus, again, pretty standard for off lane, so it's just that Slar and Skywrath switching things up a little bit, and I'm so happy to see that. It's refreshing, and Skywrath he's a strong hero. He's really great. It just doesn't. He's somewhat level dependent, so his nukes work out. But he's able to get that in the jungle now, as we can see him pulling those creep defensively. As you do, as a support in a defensive tri-lane. And when you're not being faced by aggressive. And I haven't actually seen two defensive tri-lanes in a game in quite some time, I feel like. And sorry, I'm rambling on about things. Hungry Magikarp getting very aggressive, takes some tower hits, goes in on Puck. So Quap getting that kill in the mid lane. Maybe got some extra levels and some gold to help out with that off of the Lina kill that we saw a little earlier after the supports went into that smoke gank. But anyways, doing really good. Gonna get that rune control as well. I was making a point. Skywrath, yeah, does need some levels to be super effective, I think. But that should work out. Oh, and the defensive tri-lanes versus defensive... There are two defensive tri-lanes in a game I haven't seen in quite a while. And we got 424 life going against a tri-lane. And let's see, he's doing pretty well, I think, with his XP. I would expect the Lina Bane Nake's combo to maybe take him down a few times, but I think with that skewer, he's able to get out. He's a strength hero, he's pretty tanky, and they don't have just quite enough burst to take him out yet. So maybe that's what the issue is. Although we saw him go down once. He dropped, like, even behind his tower. It was like, great. I can't. Dota TV sucks. Being in lobby is so much better. But I got back just a little too late today to do that. And anyway, we got a pause here, so I'm just going to go ahead, load up my stream, switch the title, make sure everything's working. Of course it unpauses. Whatever, I'll just come back into it. Yeah, so I think these two teams played pretty recently. in the, or maybe it was Fade in Team Magikarp in the Symphony Gaming. Either way, both teams are in Symphony Gaming tournament, both teams in the CEVO tournament. Symphony Gaming, I think, is kind of set on their teams for a little while and how their season's going. It's based off the English Premier League football or soccer. So I don't know how they're going to take on adding new teams in. But CEVO registration open to May 2nd. In the mid lane, 2 ultimates used. Dream Coil down, Hungry Magikarp going one-on-one versus Puck. Actually blinking to get the upper hand there. I'm not sure. Puck was a little off my screen. I don't know if that ult was phased. But those bottle charges in between attacks from Blink really saved him up. But yeah, like I was saying, CEVO, the registration open to May 2nd for your team for Season 2. $500 cash prize for first place, $250 for second and third place. You'll each get yourself a pair of headsets. So some pretty good cash and hardware prizes for CEVO Season 2. Looking to get a whole lot of teams signed up, so do join that if you're interested. Let's see, what is Fratty going to go for? He's got 600, he's got treads. Will he get, what do you even need on Slardar? I guess an armlet would be nice, or just rush BKB. I can see Mask of Madness being pretty useful too, but maybe not against, there's a lot of nuking potential, and with that 30% damage Mask of Madness gives you, it might not be a great idea here. And you don't really need the movement speed because of Sprint. Yeah, and having Sprint, which gives additional damage. And if his Blink here, he's got the Invisor, he's going to continue to chase Creepy Magikarp, and this is going to be the death of Creepy Magikarp. Now, Tasty picks him up. Blink, though, not really that scared. Jesus right behind him, so a nice kill. Puck sort of catching up after going down in the mid lane to the Quap. And that's what I wanted to do a little while ago. Let's check out the farm of these heroes if we're not going to have an engagement in the bot lane. We can see the Nakes being played by Xylu. Oh, nice initiation there, but a good defensive Dream Coil as well. Not going to be enough to save Darkseer. Darkseer does go down. Puck now better get out of here as well. But if we check out the farm, we got Nakes at 43 being played, I believe, by Xylu. Yeah, so Xylu at 43, phase. Maybe he's going to go phase drums here. Then Slardar, just behind that at 39. I'll check out their kills. 1-0. And let's see, 1-0. Yeah, so pretty much neck and neck. You can see in the net worth that agrees with that. But in the mid lane, it looks like we have some action. Going to be slept up. Light Strike Array lands just barely. Opting not to actually go on Quap there. Probably a good idea as Tasty was in the mid lane, but he is kind of out of mana. Also here is Skywrath Mage. But yeah, so the carries farm pretty equal. Mid, pretty much dead on. Initiation onto Karma, nice silence and damage amp. That's a good combo with that Quap, that long range silence damage amplification of magic. And then Quap blinking it with that Scream of Pain. Also probably throwing out Concussive Shot. Skywrath Mage showing why he is a good hero. And that 4-second silence, man, it's pretty intense. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of him. 3, 4, 5, and then 6, so 4 at level 2. So you can have a 4-second silence at level 3. I think that's pretty nice. I think we'll be seeing a whole lot of him in some defensive tri-lanes, or even aggressive tri-lanes. And I wonder, as a result of Skywraths being picked up, I wonder if we'll start seeing a whole lot of Pugna picks, or a lot of Pugna bans. If teams think that Nether Ward for Pugna is really worth it against Skywrath, I'm not sure. Skywrath's not really carrying, he's not going to be getting level 6 so fast, and then the Nether Ward wouldn't even kill him off the level 6 ult, probably. Maybe it would. Anyway, something to look forward to in the future. Switching the metagame up a little bit. I know what Tusk, Bristleback, Skywrath, whole lot of new people are in here. Dro. I think we're going to see a lot of changes in the mid lane. Bit of aggression from Blink. He drops his ult. He's not going to have enough damage here, I don't think. Some wand charges being used by Hungry. Now Blink's finding himself in a lot of trouble. Going to have to use a wand charge of his own and a bottle. Looks like he will live, but some one-on-one fighting there in that mid lane. And now in the bot lane, we've got 3 for Swag, the off laner, and 2 supports kind of forming their own tri-lane down here. Meanwhile, 4, no, 1 TP'd back. Going to be in a lot of trouble. That was 4-2-2 life, or 4-2-4 life that went back. TP'd in, got immediately Fiend's Gripped by the Karma on the Bane, so good awareness there.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just gonna let people know.
Radiant's structures are beautifully fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Has that ever been cause for celebration? Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so in the mid lane, some more action going on to Blink. Blink finding himself in a whole lot of trouble. One more auto attack. Hungry's gonna get it. The Weasel Crow. He was there to bottle Crow, but not gonna happen as Blink goes down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top
And
tower
meanwhile,
has fallen.
sorry, kind of reading
Radiant's
chat.
bottom tower has
Swag gets
fallen.
that bot tier 1. I can't draw on the map. This is awful. Alright, anyway, Swag gets that bot tier 1 tower, so doing a good job. Their mid did go down, but they at least got a tier 1 tower out of it, so gaining some map control. And that's an important tower to take away from the Radiant. You can't TP into that jungle, help anyone out who's trying to jungle if they get ganked up. But meanwhile, we got the whole squad of Magikarps rolling out. They're about to use Splash on Xylu. They pick him up, their combos, the silence is there as well. It looks like... Oh, there it hits. Yeah, tons of damage amplification. Pretty good pickup against Nakes. You can pop that silence before you can rage and then just initiate with everything on him. And we might see a similar scenario in the mid lane. No Tasty or Hungry gonna blink out of there. He was nightmared, but able to blink out in time before anything happened. I think the Ion Shell isn't the best to pair with Bane because one little tick from that Ion Shell takes Nightmare off. Doesn't throw it on anyone else. Now Hungry Invis. He sees Karma and Flex. 4-2-4's there. Skewer up the hill to an RP. A nice little defensive vacuum, but Hungry Magikarp with the Sonic Wave throwing out a ton of damage. Instant double kill. Actually, Magnus got one of them, but 2 down anyway. 4-2-4 life. Now finding himself in some trouble. Xylu. He rages up. The open wound's gonna run out. One more hit. He does go down. The Ion Shell also doing a lot of damage. Jesus is in here. Doesn't have wall yet. Nice Puck ultimate and silence combo. 3 down now. So 3 for 2 trade at the moment. Can they go on Hungry? No, Hungry enough mana to blink away. Gonna be just fine, but this could be the death of the tier 1. As 3 heroes down for about 20 more seconds. See if Hungry tries to pick anyone off. Probably not a wise move, but now we got Skywrath TPing in. It's creepy. Who are they going? Probably going to be Jesus. The damage amp didn't come before the concussive shot, and then he gets silenced up by Puck. Now Hungry. Fiend's Grip is up. Karma with the Fiend's Grip after the nice Light Strike away by Flex. So immediately going down. So now it's a 4 for 2 trade on what started out really good with Sonic Wave and RP being used, but now slightly turned around, go in the favor of Swag. And they're going to get the tier 1 tower out of this, or Blink. He's going for Rubik. He wants it. He gets picked up. He gets silenced. Fiend's Grip was stolen by Tasty, used on Xylu. Not going to be able to kill him off necessarily. And Blink actually going to pick up Rubik. Now Xylu turning with the rage. With the rage, what can they get done? Blink now TPs into the trees. I hear a Light Strike away by Flex. He's kind of caught up. Not enough mana for Laguna Blade on cooldown anyways. Oh, nice high-powered shockwave coming through the trees. Well, he was Slardar ulted, so he had vision. But whatever. We'll pretend it was a blind shot. And the chase continues on somewhat extended team fight here that I think we're going to have to say it was 6-4 in Team Magikarp when that started, and now it's 9-9. So catching up there with Swag, I think that's going to go a little bit in favor. And 4-2-4 life wants this. He's going to skewer in, and now he's going to throw that shockwave. Flex trying his best to dodge. Jesus is here now. Will he throw a vacuum? Indeed the dodge. Also a mech charge just to ensure. Blink picks up a TP scroll. Oh no, the courier funded itself in some trouble. No speed boost. Are they going to get it? Fratty pops his, picks up the courier kill, so I'm sure he likes Na'Vi, but he took out the Na'Vi courier. Maybe they're even going to get Blink now. He's got no mana, creepy with double damage. They had to have kind of figured that, they didn't see him shoot the orb and TP into the trees, but that courier coming in that close, they got to know he's close. But will they find him? Tasty on the prowl. He's going up the hill. Is he going to go in the trees? He doesn't check. He doesn't know yet. He's standing there. Blink comes out. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. Picked up. Gonna pretty much bait out the entire surge. Then a Fade Bolt from Tasty. So Tasty picks it up 2-on-1 even. So good kill there. And now, I'm not sure. I think Swag still got the better end of that a little. They did get that tower out of it. So yeah, I'd have to give it towards them. And we can see how that reflects in the gold graph. Team Magikarp's lead was about 2.1k gold ahead of that of Swag's, and then we see this extreme 3k drop, and now after a couple kills and that courier snipe, back to even. So yeah, definitely in the favor of Swag, and they picked up that tower as I've already mentioned. And maybe they're gonna get top here. Will the TP support come in? Fortify is down for another couple seconds. Looks like Swag a little scared, but there was really no rotation, although they don't know that. Radiant wards here on the high cliff, so they know what's going down still a little bit. Also, Radiant wards here, so Team Magikarp doing good in the vision aspect of the game. Gotta get some wards out here if you're Swag. They need that vision. Don't want to get ganked up. They have a pretty potent ganking combo with this damage amp from Creepy, of course, on the Skywrath. Then you got that Fade Bolt, which is going to hit like a truck. Not to mention Quap coming in with a Scream of Pain. So those 3 heroes alone can probably go in and take someone out instantly before anyone has time to react. We might have a clash on the top lane. 4 up here right now. Jesus, what's he scaling up? Probably get an item check after this, or actually just right now. So let's go ahead and look at that. Creepy. He's maybe going, no, probably not going drums. Bracer just to tank up. Hungry Magikarp going for that Orchid. Probably a pretty good move. It's good against Snake, so he can't rage. Make sure if Bane can't get a Fiend's Grip or Puck can't get away. Puck actually just went down. Queen of Pain in the bot lane solo. Tasty, Mana Boots doing alright. Drums, Drums treads. Oh, a nice RP by 424 Life. And Skywrath with the ultimate, using it on 2. Pretty good anyway. Gonna get Nightmared by Karma. I don't know if that was the best move. I think Xyler maybe had him. Jesus goes down as well, so 3-for-0 trade right now. So this team fight going extremely in favor of Team Magikarp. And now Xyler gonna rage TP out. Nothing to go through BKB. He's gonna be just fine. But a 4-for-0 trade going the way of Team Magikarp. So a very good rotation up by everyone after Hungry got that solo kill off on the Puck in the bot lane. So Puck wasn't gonna be there. And Puck contributing a lot to the team fight and team fight control of Swag's lineup with that Dream Coil and that AoE silence. Anyway, back to the item check. So Drums treads on Fratty, also 2k gold, so probably BKB next. And let's see, 424 Life. Got that Blink Dagger and about 50 gold. Phase Drum, Armlet coming soon on Xyler. There's Puck blinking in, uses it on just 1. Get this item screen out the way now, but Blink in trouble. Can there be another bash by Fratty? I think Fratty's got him though. No, nice sleep by Karma to keep Blink alive. He heals up quite a bit. A lot of magic burst onto Fratty. Running away now, he's enfeebled as well. Open wounds, and indeed he goes down. Bane with the brain sap actually taking him out. So nice. That Bane laugh. It's too good. So nice 2 kills back, but I think if we look at the goal graph, we'll see that reflecting. Yeah, Radiant back up to a bigger lead than they ever had now. After that, and XP-wise, the Radiant always pretty much ahead. We're gonna maybe go down to 3k there. But I want to finish the items, gosh. Jesus with the mech.
Is under attack.
Orchid finished on Quap, so the mech kind of a key item for the team fight, gonna help out a lot. I think it's been up for a while, probably since the 12-minute mark. Some soul rings out, flex mana boots, and Puck with a blink. Alright, so pretty much covering everything. Armlet pretty soon on the way. Maybe another 700 gold. See if they can't get this tower. Force a team fight at this tower. RP's back up. Actually, most alts are back up. Team Coil, 10 seconds. Laguna Blade, yeah, same very short cooldown spells, but a hasted Magikarp. He's coming in. He's using Scream. The wall's used onto 2, doing a whole lot of damage. 3-4 actually. Person wall there. Light Strike gonna miss. Flex running for his life. Now Quap takes out Chris finally in the top, but we continue fighting on the wall here as Jesus. Bane goes down, Skywrath and Rubik down for Team Magikarp. Xyler gets a double kill. This fighting is just all over the map. So 3-for-2 trade, a really good wall by Jesus to pretty frantic fight. Jesus' wall did a whole lot of damage, forced Team Magikarp to run through it quite a few times. At least with the fighting that was going on over here. Let's see, Puck, maybe gonna finish phase, maybe gonna go treads as the next item, and then we'll see what Blink decides to build. Maybe it's gonna be an Ools or a Dagon. Probably not a Dagon, as he's not doing. Is he doing exceptionally well? 2, 4, and 7? No, not really. 4th in net worth at 4.3k. Quap at the most at 7.8, having a really good game. Lots of good solo kills. Nake's 7.6, Slar 6k, so pretty good. We can see that Nake's is doing a little better. Didn't even go Armlet. Having the Armlet toggle now on the top lane, actually. Whoa, another Armlet toggle. He ran through that. Xyler here with the jukes. Already used in Fest. He's going to get away. What a play there with the Armlet toggles. And all the way through that Skywrath mage ult. That was pretty jokes, I guess. It's the only thing I got to say. Karma rolling around with that Invisor, and who's he going to find? He'll find 424 Life first, but will he decide to initiate on this? Going to follow him around, maybe have Blink on that Puck, come in a little closer. I think Karma, we're going to see him pop the Fiend's Grip. Here it goes. The Fiend's Grip, now Blink is here. He doesn't have a whole lot of mana. He can drop the Dream Coil as well. I'm going to throw the Silence so there's no skewer brain tap from Karma. So enough damage, a good pick-off kill. Going to catch up a little bit. Gold advantage, only 1k, so at this point, anyone's game. XP advantage a little more in the favor than the gold, 2.5k for Team Magikarp. But I think it's going to come down to the carry situation here, or the RP, really good RPs coming out. Who's playing that? 424 Life. Arguably Nake's better carry than Slardar, but Slardar does have that bash, so he gets pretty fat, he gets that attack speed up. But we can see he chose to go for a Blink Dagger build as more of an initiate. So that might kind of bite him in the backside kind of soon when Nyx is getting really, really strong now. We already saw that armlet save his life and extend that play very far. The whole top lane, actually, pretty much. And he's going to be hitting really hard. He's got 2k gold now, even after that armlet. So look for him to go maybe AC, maybe Mjolnir. Probably those two items, I would think. Maybe even a Basher. But I don't know. I think the Mjolnir would probably be better.
Dyer's structures have been fortified.
Hey Zeus, what's he sitting at? 1k gold. Could pick up mana boots now. Maybe just going to build straight into a pipe to deal with that magic presence. The Scream of Pain, the amplification from Skywrath. RP also magical damage? Yeah, damage is magical, but of course going through BKB. In the top lane, Xylu trying to last hit that tower, actually denied by Hungry Magikarp. Now Xylu are going to have to infest, but we got the whole train of teams. Flax eats a whole Skywrath Mage ult. Now the Dream Coil by Blink going to catch these two out, but a nice RP on two. Flax in trouble, all skewered up to the cliff. Oh no, unfortunately for 44, he's the only one up there, but Fratty able to get two out of that. Now 3 go down, Blink and find himself in a bit of trouble. Can he blink out? First hit bash by Fratty, you gotta love that. And now Xylu, the only one left alive. That RP coming in hot from 424, skewer up to the cliff. A little unfortunate for him that he didn't keep the other 3 up there with him, but Xylu in trouble. I don't know if he can armlet toggle his way out of this one. Whole lot of burst damage. So a 5-for-1 trade, only Skywrath going down. 21 to 16 now in favor of Team Magikarp. So maybe gonna run away with it after that. Those blink daggers on Magnus and Slardar, really good to come in there and save those supports, turn that fight completely around. I thought it was definitely going to go the way of Swag initially. And we'll continue to watch this gold graph probably climb up to maybe, I don't know where it started, maybe up to 3-4k. XP up to 5 now, so starting to maybe run away with it is Team Magikarp here, who are looking good. I'm looking forward to casting a whole lot more of them. I know Creepy just accepted my friend request, so now I've got to in with Team Magikarp so I can make sure I'm casting them. I'm getting really familiar with a whole lot of the top of the amateur NA teams, I believe. And I'm pretty excited about it, and I know some of them are as well. So we'll stay tuned on this channel for more of that. We're gonna have a CEVO show match on Thursday, I believe, to get ready for Season 2. There'll be 2 of those, maybe more, but one's going to be on Thursday for sure. But anyway, nice infest bomb, possibly with Blink set up. Hungry Magikarp find himself some trouble. Gonna get bursted down. Skywrath throws out on Karma with this full combo, but then 15 wand charges, enough to get back to full. Xylu on the chase. Not going to be able to be thrown under the cliff as they fixed it anyway. Or broke it, depending on your point of view. Tasty Magikarp going to try to TP out. Nothing to keep him there, but is there enough damage to the vacuum from Jesus? Enough to stop that TP. Bane gonna get that kill, so a nice 2 quick rebuttal kills after sort of a team wipe. So Swag keeping their heads together and getting some kills, making sure that they stay in this game, and they're not gonna let Team Magikarp run away with this, as they probably think they've got that better late game, and I kind of gotta agree with them. I mean, Bane always gonna be able to take at least 1 out with Fiend's Grip, as long as he doesn't get stunned right away. Usually able to take out 2, can sort of take out 3 when you throw that Enfeeble onto Slardar, and then Nightmare someone, and then Fiend's Grip, so look for Karma for big plays. Lots of CC. Blink, he's got the silence, he's got the Dream Coil for some control. The wall, obviously, is the stronger Team Magikarp gets, the better that wall gets, and now it's level 2, which is the best efficiency or scaling of wall. 3 is great, it's obviously better, but wall 2 is really where it's at for that early to mid game. And of course, Snake's the better carry, I think, in this game. Now we got a 5-person smoke up. Pretty soon after, they were just seen in lane, so it might not be the most obvious, so maybe they're able to get a pick out of this. Will they just find Hungry in the mid lane? They're going to have to get a quick silence. He's got those quick fingers over there on Hungry. And there it is, the Blink and Silence Dream Coil used as well. Silence kind of run out, but Flex there. Fiend's Grip even used. Maybe not necessary since Flex landed a Light Strike away, but whatever. Only a 100-second cooldown and a nice pickup on the highest net worth in the game at 10k, and maybe try to get a tower out of this. She's down for 56. Does she have buyback? No, she's only got 45 gold, so what did she actually just buy? An Ogre Club. She's going for the BKB, and that'll help immensely. Not going to be able to get picked off like that anymore unless Fiend's Grip is used. And then the Fiend's Grip isn't there for Slardar or for Magnus. Maybe doing a trade here in the top lane. Yeah, it goes down. Maybe even defending. Can they pop Fortify now? They don't actually have it, but they're going to defend it anyway. The TP's in. Fratty immediately stunned. Nice wall by Darkseer. Fratty Nuke down instantly. A wall stolen by Rubik. 3-man RP. Skewered through the wall. What a play by 4x4, but then the vacuum from Jesus. So Jesus goes down 2-for-2 trade at the moment. Zylu still on the chase. Gonna get Tasty Magikarp, no problem. So 3-for-2 trade. Hungry's there right now, going one-on-one with Blink. Blink with the silence, anything. Armlet toggling, don't run through that wall, Zylu. Skywrath Mage shows up, but I think this is going to be the death of him. Maybe not. Zylu could go down here. Nice Nightmare, maybe trying to deny him there. Oh, and Skywrath just uses the concussive shot, maybe even Arcane Bolt. And Bane goes down, so a pretty intense fight. Looks like 3 kills for Swag, 4 kills for Team Magikarps, and a tower, but they got the tower top, so gonna be in the favor of Team Magikarp. Nice plays by Rubik to steal that wall, and then a really nice 3-man RP, and even a 4-man skewer back through the stolen Rubik wall, just doing tons of damage. Really, really what, I need words. Words are hard. Secured that team fight for him. Without that skewer back through the wall, or even the stolen wall, I think it would have just been completely in favor of Swag. But again, the game remaining fairly tight, only 25-22. Team Magikarp with the slight edge in the kills. 4k gold lead, 5k XP lead. So yeah, still pretty close, but Team Magikarp with a slight edge. And they need that slight edge, I think, with their lineup. I've touched on a few times. Although I don't know. I've seen Fratty get some one-hit bashes, so... And as I say it, he gets one. So that'll be definitely his best friend. He'll be doing a ton of damage and cleave. Teamed up with that Magnus. Not to mention, if you get a 4-man RP, then a level 4 Shockwave, then a Blinkin, then a 4-man Slitherine Crush, and then some AoE cleave coming out from Fratty. I mean, that's 4 dead people no matter what. It's going to be up to Jesus to get some really good walls. Try not to get it stolen next time. Again, we touched on Bane, making sure to CC people. Same thing with Blink. Dream Coil, the 1 or 2 people you have to. You don't have to land a 5-man. And for Team Magikarp, for their team fight, yeah, I guess we already kind of touched on it. These two playmakers right here. The guy with 4 legs and the guy with no legs. They gotta be on top of their stuns. 3-man, 4-man RPs. I guess even 2 as long as it's Nakes and Puck, or Nakes and Darkseer. And then the follow-up from Fratty. Skywrath doing what he's doing. Just kind of throwing it out. His Arcane Bolts when he can. His concussive shot. Normally I thought you did 1 in Arcane and then your max concussive shot, as it does more damage at level 4 and scales a little bit better. Also much longer range, but a little bit higher of a cooldown. And in the bot lane, 2-man RP. Blink shows up to get a Sonic Wave to the face. A nice ult by Jesus, throwing a good wall out there. Creepy going to be the first to drop. No, Karma was already down. Zylu's taken out as well. So the wall stolen. Looks like no, it was not. Flex picks up a double kill there. So 2 for 2 so far. Now Hungry. Tasty gets a double kill, so now 3 for 2. Hungry gonna go down, 3 for 3. Maybe the orb is just enough, catches him right before that blink animation. 3 for 3 trade. Pretty even. Wall was used, but I mean it's not the longest cooldown. It'll be up again in a minute even. And can they get Rubik? He stole Ethereal Johnny. He's TPing out now. So nice plays by Rubik. I like who's playing Rubik. He deserves a shout out. Shout out to Tasty Magikarp for having some really good plays this game. I'm sure others have had good plays as well, but, you know, that Rubik. Maybe just because I like Rubik and I really like the color purple. Alright, so, again, still very tight. Only 3 kills separate the two teams, 28-25. I'll do a quick item check. Looks like Zylu going for a Manta. Now, why is that? What does he want to Manta out of? I guess the Orchid, yeah. He's getting that so he can Manta out of the Orchid. It's sort of unorthodox, but I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Pretty much any item on Nakes is good. He's just that good of a hero. Gem up now on Jesus. Got the mech as well. Flex, drums picked up. Lots of mana boots. Ul's travel to deal with the split push of the Quap, I guess. And Blink on Puck. Or on Blink, rather. Creepy, support items. Hungry, BKB finally finished. Tasty going for a 4 staff here. Gonna be even more capable of stealing those spells and those big plays with that. BKB up on Fratty, as well as a Blink and Drum for quite a while now. An interesting pickup on 424. He's picked up a Shadow Blade, which I guess will help him do a little bit of scouting. He'll hit pretty hard with that 150 damage and Empower. And just even extra positioning, run into a team fight. Get that RP off that he needs. So Not the most standard item we see on Magnus, but we can see why it might be a good pickup here. If he's looking for that blink, and takes a hit, and then you can't blink in, I don't know. I think the Shadow Blade it's not so bad, but like I mentioned just a second before that, the gem is up, so maybe not going to be super effective. Maybe Swag can sort of use that advantage to their advantage with 424 running in, pick him off first. And a 5-man smoke up here by Team Magikarp. Blink in by Hungry. The Orchid's used on Darkseer. They want to get Darkseer. Skewer back. Is it going to RP just one? No, immediately silenced. And then silenced again. Hungry, they'll pop that BKB. Jesus drops the ult. Was it stolen? No, it wasn't. Still with oh, nice Skywrath Mage combo off of that RP, as well as Rubik. Now Karma, Fiend's Gripping, gonna go down. Hungry 44 getting pretty low, but the Shockwave is enough, so a 5-for-0 trade there. Team Magikarp with a really nice smoke ink. The patience from 424 to hold onto that RP. Oh, well, maybe he wanted to use it on Darkseer, but wasn't given the opportunity, getting silenced up twice. Now they go for the Roche. That BKB on Quap, I think, is what won that fight. And then after that, there was a pretty good RP by 424, and then creepy layering the Mystic Flare on top of that, which it's not the best combo with RP because it splits the damage on anyone inside, so it's better one-on-one. So maybe even like put it on the edge of the RP to catch one person in it, but whatever. It is a whole lot of damage regardless. Still like 300 per second on 3 heroes. So yeah, probably still pretty good to just throw on everybody. Rubik's Fade Bolt actually doing a ton of damage in that fight. Does nuke for 280 on top of all the Skywrath damage. Took those 3 heroes that were in and out pretty quickly. And now Team Magikarp finding themselves in a good position. They just took the Roche, Aegis up on Fratty, so now we can really go crazy. The Gold Graph steadily climbing throughout this whole game now, up to about 8k, as well as XP at about 14k, which is even more telling, I believe, just winning these team fights. And Hungry had to pop BKB. Oh, I didn't have to, I guess. He's being very aggressive. Maybe trying to save his life. Hits like a truck. Gonna go down, though. Almost 2-hit flex. So Quap is down. AC being built on Fratty. Let's see if that Manta is done on Xylu. So he'll have that. He'll be able to Manta out Orchid and then Rage and sort of extend the fight. Maybe turn it around. But if he keeps getting caught in these RPs, it's going to be tough. Or even bashed by Fratty on the Slardar. So 33-26, 6 kill advantage now for Team Magikarp, as we already saw that sort of reflecting in the gold and the XP. And Blink TP's back to safety, or Blink's back to safety rather. Working towards the pipe is Jesus. I think that's definitely needed here. Maybe should have just kept Boots 1 and worked towards that faster pipe. Maybe we're gonna have a Nake's bomb though, as Nake's inside of Puck. Let's see where they take this. They have haste, they're just so fast with the smoke and the boots of travel. Almost as fast as the haste. Not gonna find anyone though. I think they did that right on these 2 wards here. So I think Team Magikarp aware, or just opting to stick together in the bot lane. Yeah, maybe not so much aware. 424 life going through invis. Gonna blink out. I don't. Maybe his Lothar's is about to run out. Did have RP, but there would have been no follow up. That would have been just an invitation for Swag to come run over this bottom tier 2. But now I'm gonna have a clash of the 2 teams, 5-on-5. But let's see how this Nake's bomb works out. And I'll try my best to follow all the action. These team fights have been pretty spread out and all over the place. Keep my eye on Blink, as I think he's gonna be the one. Either Blink or Fratty here with the Aegis. Yeah, so pushing against the Aegis. I don't know if Swag needs to do this. They maybe could back off and just find some farm. But now they find themselves behind and getting a little concerned that maybe Slardar is going to farm himself out of control. He's hitting pretty hard, or actually more notably the Quap. Still at the top of the net worth, 13k. Oh no, Slardar just overtook. Pain activates a haste. Bane, he's got, what is that called? Amplified damage. So they know where he's at. They know they're grouping together over here. They don't see Nakes, but they probably assume Nakes is inside. Well, now they do. So Team Magikarp kind of waits it out. Looking to initiate here is 424. He pops the Shadow Blade. Blink in, crush on Karma. Gonna be in a bit of trouble. Nice BKB in that Light Strike array. Karma though maybe gonna live. Nightmares himself up. Shockwave, magic damage going to take him out anyway. Xylu's silence, Orchid's out of it. Nice RP on top of the higher ground, just on one. A little bit of miscoordination there. Creepy drops his ult on nothing, but not really needed. I think Jesus going to go down. Hungry Magikarp joins into the fight. Rubik's really low. Fratty's really low now, but he's got the Aegis anyway. Xylu picked up, going to go down. No one dead yet for Team Magikarp. Somehow Rubik just barely living over here on the high ground. And now Quap looks like he's continuing the chase. Gonna get Flex there on the Lina, and Blink hasting away. Triple kill for Hungry. That BKB. BKB is just so strong right now on both Slardar and Quap. Able to run in and out of that wall, dodging all sorts of stuns. We saw that Light Strike array that totally landed and would have saved. Who got initiated on? I don't remember. Link going a little crazy, trying to do what he can, save his tower. Maybe gonna go down here, I'm not sure. Now blinking out, so no problem there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. I am required to point out.
But now an 11 kill advantage for Team Magikarp. We go back to the gold graphs. 10, 12k gold advantage, 20k XP advantage. So yeah, sort of running away with it as Team Magikarp, but I guess this could be a long game. Breaking high ground is going to be a little bit of a different story against the Darkseer with the wall vacuum combo on that high ground. And now Magnus going for a Rod of Atos instead of the normal, Blink Arcane Refresher build, which I think would be pretty good this game, but maybe he wants to be somewhat carry-centric, I'm not sure. Or maybe he'll work on the Refresher now that his mana pool is definitely large enough to use it after picking up that Atos. Let's see, looks like Swag kind of just wants to push again. I want to look at the net worth. Xylu not really falling that far behind, same thing with Blink on the puck, but definitely leading it. Hungry on the Quap, and can I remember? No, Fratty on the Slardar. Like I said, not as familiar with Team Magikarp. I think this is the second or third time I've cast them. And mentioned also, looking forward to doing that a whole lot more. So sticking together is Swag. Puck a little further out, but pretty much able to escape from anything with that Ools and that Blink as long as it's not off cooldown. And sort of doing the same thing. Quap split pushing in the top lane. And the other 4 for Team Magikarp just going to stick together. All outer towers are down except for the bot. So I don't know if Team Magikarp wants to go down there first, or they think that they're as far ahead as they're going to get and maybe want to go for that high ground before the people for Swag start finding themselves some farm. Alright. Will Magnus be able to find anyone with that Shadow Blade? No, he doesn't. It goes back to the high ground. There's no ward here. Swag doesn't know pretty much where anyone is right now. Some good wards by the Radiant, that's for sure. One on Roche for Swag, but kind of useless at the moment as everyone's centered in the top lane. So a bit of a standoff here. Anyone, or both teams sort of too scared to make the next move, breaking that high ground. And Swag definitely making the right choice, trying to stay back and just delay this game as long as possible. But as that happens, Team Magikarp needs to keep up in their farm, and they can't afford to really drop up on this high ground and lose the team fight. It's going to hurt them a lot. Because I still think, with this sort of odd build from Magnus, I still think that Nakes will be able to outcarry the Slardar. Maybe. Slardar is doing quite well. He's very tanky at almost 2.2k health. He's got the AC. He just bought something. Mechanism? I don't know. Anyway, in the mid lane, Xylu caught out. Silenced up. Skywrath Mage doing a ton of damage. Immediately bursted out. Does he have buyback? I'm not sure. He probably would have done it already. Nice wall by Jesus. Everyone going down, so 3, 4 kills. Immediate buyback here, but is it going to be enough? I think this is the high ground breach that Magikarp definitely needed, so maybe shouldn't have been that far out. In trouble is Blink. Nice chain stunning. 4-2-4 still living. So 6 kills for nil. And I think that is going to be the GG. Maybe they won't call it yet, but losing this mid-rax is going to be really hard to come back from for Swag. Probably, it looks like someone got initiated on outside. I think it was Xylu. So much silence for him, not able to rage, even with that Manta to get out of one of them. And then like immediately chain stunned up again. They might have used RP on just him, I didn't really notice it. So 2 lanes of racks actually off of this. Check the buybacks. Zylu's got one now, but not really a point.
To put it bluntly,
The 2 racks and 6 kills
someone might want
within about a minute. So really good for Team Magikarp.
barracks has fallen.
But still not calling the GG here. Gonna fight out to the end. Here's Swag.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Team Magikarp pretty low on health. Tasty. He's got that mech finish, so that's what that mech recipe was for. Extends his life a little bit, but does go down. The chase is sort of going to continue, but another blink. Shadow Blade out by 424.
I feel like a broken.
I think everyone's going to be okay. Maybe not creepy. He gets nightmared up. Now he finds himself in the middle of a whole lot of damage. Hungry TPing in. BKB. He's got the sheep stick up. But he's going to just be right click down, maybe. Fratty turns on Karma. Karma goes down. Flex if he gets one bash. Yeah, blink out. Nice. That blink dagger just really paying off. And they pick up the gem with the courier. That's funny. I don't even know where that courier is this far out. Just to go for the gem. That was an early reconnaissance mission.
An extraordinary amount of stress.
Anyway, it does pick up the gem for them. Fratty finds himself some trouble in the mid lane. Maybe gonna turn around and get stunned up. Gonna try to run out of this. Gonna go down. RP used as well. So 5 kills. Going away with Swag. But the buybacks are going to be there, I think. Quap's got one as well if needed. Rubik has one too. And that's probably enough to defend this. At least with the high ground. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Anyways, nice kills for Swag to get at this point in the game. Check the gold graph. 20k, 30k XP advantage. So very much in the favor of Team Magikarp. There's the buybacks. Only Magnus not up, but he doesn't have RP anyway. So they're going to be forced to fall back. And I sort of expect Team Magikarp to just group up. And actually, if they get these quick pickoffs, a little bit of an overextension by Swag here, they're just going to be able to push up the bot lane, or GG might just be called after this, as there are no buybacks. Well, besides Zylu and Jesus. Okay, so there's 2. So maybe those will be used here. And let's see what they're going to do. Is Roche up? Yeah. Roche is back, and I believe this will be the 3rd time. Is it? No, just the 2nd one, actually. Alright, we're no cheese in the inventory that I can see, anyway. So we're going to opt to take the Roche. Probably smarter, as there still is a lot of teamfight potential. A lot that could go wrong when going against Swag's lineup. Pretty much just that Darkseer wall. And if you don't focus down Zylu fast enough, you're going to be in some trouble. So Slardar again with the Aegis, opting to not even worry about the bots here too, and they're just going straight for the throne. Trying to get this pick off on Blink, and I think it's going to be enough. I don't know, the Ulz was used. Fratty there with the stun and the Blink out from Blink. Going to throw the Dream Coil and actually just go back in. He gets dropped immediately. Fratty getting wailed on right now, but he's so tanky, lots of high armor. Going to even live through that. Does go down, Aegis is popped. Flex in a lot of trouble. But now Fratty's back on that Slardar. A hungry Magikarp does blink out of that? Holy crap, how did he even do that? Does live. 1 tier 4, 2 tier 4s are down. Push continues. Blink's down. He does have no buyback. See, 45-second cooldown and maybe not enough gold. RP canceled. Just with the animation, of course. Now used on Zylu. Zylu bursted down, and I think this has got to be the game. So the game for the NLGS Next Level Gaming Series. I'm not really sure what... They have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not entirely sure what this is. But either way, Team Magikarp taking a win. Fairly convincing, I'd have to say. I think they played really well. And there's the GGs. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the cast. I'm Helium from FMBP Dota. Check out our YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all the same name, /FMBP Dota. Also, fmbpdota.com in the works, so please check that out. I normally cast with Callie, so he'll be back in like a week or so. You'll get the full force of FMBP Dota, I guess. But anyway, thanks for watching.